Hello and greetings from Paris, from the International Music Council. Oops, sorry. Yes, hello. Greetings from the International Music Council from cold and rainy Paris. My name is Celia Fischer and I'm the Secretary General of the IMC. Congratulations for this major achievement of ITI with this special edition of the ITI General Assembly. Music and theater are often intertwined, as we have seen throughout almost all the presentations that we have been listened to. So IMC, International Music Council, is really proud to be a partner organization of ITI, and I really would like to thank ITI for being given this opportunity to speak to you today and to share a bit insight into the International Music Council. The International Music Council, above all, promotes access to music for all and the value of music in the lives of all people. We are a value-driven organization. We are a network of networks, and we are also a project organization. Let's have a look at the values that we defend. I don't understand why it doesn't work. Okay. There is no music. This is your moment of meditation, actually. Please have a look at these 5 music rights and what they can actually mean also to you personally and professionally. I think everybody can relate to these rights in his, her own way. As a value-driven organization and driven by these values, these 5 music rights, which I'm sure we share with many of you, we are of course engaged in advocacy work, in policy making. Being an NGO official partner of UNESCO, our main target for this work are the 195 member states of UNESCO. And we are regularly invited to meetings. We make presentations in front of representatives of these member states. We are particularly involved in the UNESCO 2005 Convention on the promotion and the protection of the diversity of cultural expressions. And because we feel it's really an important political document, because it stresses the dual character of culture, both the cultural nature and also the economic value of culture. IMC advocates therefore for enabling cultural policies all over the world, and we are involved next to ITI, and maybe Cornelia Dümke is in the room. Cornelia is the ITI representative in this constant advocacy work for a bigger recognition also of the civil society work in the framework of the implementation of the 2005 Convention. In addition, we also have music rights champions, which carry the flag of our 5 music rights. We have Rami Essam from Egypt, Evelyn Glennie from Scotland. We have Arn Chonpon from Cambodia and Tabu Osusa from Kenya, and the list is yet to grow. Well, as you know, the arts were really particularly hit by the pandemic, and the IMC, being a member of a campaign that is called the Culture 2030 Goal Campaign, has engaged in several activities, starting with a statement on to ensure that culture is being recognized in response by governments to the COVID-19 pandemic. Culture 2030 goal refers very clearly, maybe you have heard it, to the Agenda 2030. And while we have fought for a standalone goal for culture in the 2030 agenda, there is no standalone goal, but there are certain entry points for culture, which are very important. Nevertheless, we are still very much engaged to bring culture forward in the post-2030 agenda. Yeah, as I said, IMC is a network of networks, and let me illustrate this in numbers. We have 130 directly affiliated members, which gives us direct access to over 1,000 organizations which operate in some 150 countries across the world. And this gives us a potential outreach to 600 million people across the world with all these networks of networks of networks. Our members, in addition to being very geographically diverse, represent also a huge body of knowledge, and you see on the screen just a few of areas in which our members are engaged. You can see it's really, really diverse, as I could also witness in the presentations that were done by the several centers of at ITI. Yeah, we are engaged in several cooperation projects, which once again are pretty diverse. The African Music Development Program aimed to help professionalize the music sector in Africa. Music and Resilience Support aimed to develop a pilot training program for psychosocial intervention using music with marginalized populations. Shift Culture is to train leadership in cultural networks to address specific of the SDGs. We have chosen SDGs related to gender equality, to reducing inequalities, to climate action, and we will also address the issue of cultural leadership. The International Rostrum of Composers aims to promote contemporary music creation via broadcasting across the world, and Culture at Work Africa aims to promote the public value of intercultural dialogue for social cohesion in urban Africa. IMC is almost as old as ITI. We celebrated our 70 years last year in Paris, and some of you ITI members were there. You might recognize them in the video that I'm about to show. And here we go. I hope it will work.
And find your space in this worldwide gathering that brings diverse people, ideas, and projects together under the umbrella of the 5 music rights.
Taking the time to say thank you for all the work all of you have done. I'm very honored to be in front of such distinguished guests and musicians, artists and organizers, and love you give us so that you make sure that musical instruments, not guns, will last for our generation and our children's generation around the world.
another 70 years.
So you just heard our music rights champion from Cambodia, An Chon Pond. And I thank you very much. We are a very proud partner organization of ITI, and we look forward to a continuous cooperation with you. Thank you.